Lynn and I watched the King's Speech this afternoon. We are going to start off with the characters' challenges. I'm going to let Lynn take the floor, and then I'll add anything that we can.
King George VI had a very strong speech impediment. We noticed that he had early trauma at age 4 from one of his nannies, which led the family to always belittle him as he got older, make fun of him with his speech impediment.
He also battled as an adult with self-doubt due to the childhood trauma and the feeling of being placed in this restrictive box of where you always have to behave a certain way, even things
Sterile.
as small as which hand you write with, being corrected. He always had to present as perfect, and this put on so much pressure that created additional mental health
Overwhelming on his
problems.
shoulders. He had a really hard time dealing with it.
So my favorite part was when he was reading the bedtime or saying the bedtime story to his daughters. I enjoyed it because it looked like a very wholesome moment, and he was smiling and appeared happy. He did stammer a little bit when they got more excited. So you can tell that people with stammers perhaps do that more when they get more excitable and feeling some anxiety.
For myself, my favorite part, it wasn't because it was an exciting part, it was just his very first speech that he gave. I felt the panic in his face when he was speaking, and the speech impediment was preventing him from getting the words out. Just the pressure he must have felt with everybody looking at him, the weight on his shoulders. You can see that this really stuck with him, the early trauma. It just, when he was trying to speak, he couldn't get it out. Embarrassment, the eyes of everybody watching him.
Okay, so Lynn and I both have thoughts on the overall message. My idea was that through hard work and support from people close to you, you can overcome challenges that may present themselves, as well as reach any goal you choose or you have set for yourself.
For myself, I really like the fact that Lionel brought new world ways to helping somebody with a disability learn to overcome his challenges without having it be an old school way, like in the movie Mouthful of Marbles, by putting headphones on his ears and having his brain think and listen to the music and just speak naturally without an impediment.
Do you want to close up what could have been different? We're almost at 3 minutes.
Ooh, I would have liked to have seen near the end of the movie how Lionel worked more with King George to have him improve on his speech impediment.
And that's all we've got for today, folks.
We like
Talk
it.
to you soon.
Bye.